Sickassclips.
It's because my dad would like go out a lot. Like he'd go to Jewry Street, and then I'd have my friends over there, so I'd go play with my friends. And then he'd go to Glasso Park. They'd have like big games, so I'd go to the park, and So for the most part, when I was younger, I was with my dad a lot.
And that area is not the same anymore, huh? Like totally not the same anymore.
No. Like Jewry Street before, you weren't able to.
Now there's fucking
drive through that.
Now there's fucking lattes.
Yeah.
Lattes.
And fucking
that's happening now, right?
Yeah,
like that show on Netflix called Gentrified or something like that.
Gentrified.
Gentrified.
Yeah,
My
I think
bad.
it's Gentrified.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And that's real shit right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not fake. It's true story.
No,
Like-
because they fucking destroy a building that's been there for the
Forever,
longest, and then they fucking put a coffee shop. And I swear, like in Lincoln Heights, like all on Broadway, like you see that a lot, and it's just like fuck. Like what's next? Like they took out like the indoor swap meet. And it's like it's just been empty. After that was like the Dollar Tree, and then like it's been empty.
Fucking
And
Compton
now-
Swami got taken down for a Walmart, bro.
And so much culture goes into those places, like those swap meets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that Raider jacket would have been in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fire.
I was thinking of the difference between Northeast LA and Southeast LA, where you guys see more gentrification nowadays. I feel like here we don't really see them. But now you just said the Compton Swap meet got taken.
Yeah,
that's a form of. There's a Walmart over there.
Yeah,
now?
it's a Walmart. Fool. They tore down Compton. Damn, bro. I used to buy my jewelry there. Fire.
But other than that, I don't know if we see that much gentrification.
And my neck used to get green, but still worth it. That fool, yeah. Gentrification is that shit is fucking saddening to see, fool. Fuck around and like you lose like Beto's Taqueria or like Doña Tere's fucking meat market.
We just lost one of my favorite places ever, Tams, right there in Highland Park.
Oh,
it's
bro.
gone.
Yeah.
But what's good though is that like that's why I also like. That's why with a lot of my photo shoots and stuff, I like to incorporate things from my childhood or things I was raised on. Because luckily I was able to have a photo shoot right there before it got taken down. So I have a photo of me there before everything. But yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, your photo shoots do include like a bunch of like, you have outside out of like, liquor stores or markets. A lot of wife beater action going on. You know what I mean? A lot of Cortezes. But it preserves, like, I feel like you guys' art form or modeling aspect that you're taking on, like, it's preserving a little bit of like that Northeast LA culture.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's definitely more popular now.
Yeah, everybody wants Cortezes now.
And it's a trend.
There's a shortage in Cortezes, dog.
They were like $60. They're like $120 now.
Fucking posers.
That's crazy.
The funniest thing to me is when I be cruising through Fig and I be seeing the white hipsters with skinny jeans and their Cortezes on. I'm like, okay.
Forrest Gump and shit.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's a certain aspect to that makes me sad, right? Like staples that are gone now. That's sad, right? Because it's childhood, it's nostalgic. But then my brain always goes, fuck that. I don't want to be sad. Like, let me embrace the future and the next parts that come, But there's also beauty in conserving culture and stuff. Like you're saying, like, this is how my tias used to dress. Like, I'm trying to keep it going, And that's cool too. But like, one thing I don't like, this is why I don't like, just personal shit. The fact that we divide each other so much. Like, yeah, we're brown. There's white people. There's Asian people. There's black people. But there's always these, like, we're talking recently about the black people versus the Mexicans. And now we're talking about, like, Latinos versus Latinos and, like, fuck that white person and shit like that. At the base of that, it's kind of hate and resentment. Like, I feel like, can we just fucking all get along?
Yeah.
It's
hey, fool, shut the fuck up,
it's hard when people step over their boundaries, right? Like the gentrification stuff. It's like,
it's
God
hard.
damn, it's hard to fucking be like, you know what?
It's because
it's cool, dog.
Everybody thinks like
put your
in
boutique.
Raza, like one always thinks they're better than the other, and there's just overlapping, and we cannot always get along because everybody's always got something to say.
Yeah.
And it's something that's offensive, and it's something that's like, oh no, that came like from like back down generations. Like now you're fucking around too much, like with that.
Yeah.
So it's just it's not right. Like
it's basic tribalism. Like we all find groups that we fit in that we call community, and then we're like, if you're not part of my community, fuck your community.
But it's funny because like even we're all in the same community, we're still against each other no matter what.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be that. Like I'm not saying like I could diminish that shit. Like it's gonna be around for a long ass
forever.
time. It's
Probably
still
forever.
Yeah. Like there's always gonna be us being against us. Like it's not gonna go away, and it's sad, but that's just us. Like that's just like what's around us, what we grew up around, and it's still going down like to this day.
That's why I always say I would rather 100 times be promoted or sponsored by a company that's in my neighborhood or my community, like Tamalerías Marias. Go order your pre-order holiday tamales right now. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Nice plug.
Sick ass Sigway. Oh, and then Sick ass Hainas. We're sponsored by a Sick ass Haina. We're always. That's just a private sponsor that she decided to sponsor us. She said, "Why is there a Sick ass food and not a Sick ass Haina one?"
Oh, I fucking.
So I mean, we're out here fucking. Yeah, bro, we're out here fucking with our community, and we always try to upbring it rather than be like, "Nah, fool, hell nah." But sometimes, hey, bring the hell nah out of me. Sometimes, dog.
Like that's the thing. I don't want to talk too much about me and this guy, right? Because for what? But for me, I'm always like, yeah, everybody together. We're all love. It's all family. And he'd be like, nah, fuck that. Not in a bad way, like it sounded, but like, for example, like this whole podcast, everything started and it got to a level that it's at, all because of community.
Yeah.
Everybody, we focused on Linwood first. We're fucking with these people here, people who went to school with. That's how it started. After that, then we start kind of branching out. But I feel like, yeah, Southeast LA, Northeast LA, we could all be one. You know, like, but he's like, nah, fuck that.
Nah,
you know,
hell nah.
Like,
There's a big ass 710 in the way.
Yeah. No, that's how we get there.
It is possible to be one, you know.
Yeah,
it is, but it's just about there's a level of boundaries and respect that comes with it.
Yeah, dog.
But when you cross it, it's like, all right, now, like what's the point of even fucking with you if you're about to like do me like that?
And that's the main problem. Lack of boundaries and respect.